I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea.
I'm sitting in the lab here and I think I cooked up something genius or stupid. So either way entertaining, I haven't seen anyone use this. I'm gonna show you one key part of it, so that when you see a real match, you'll be like, oh, that reminds me of the thing he showed. This doesn't combo, but it is so tight that the only way to escape it is either to block or do something unsafe. This is the base of my strategy, out of which all the roots are gonna grow. Now just this once, to empathize what situations are really good for me, I'm gonna do little steps and show you that everything ultimately loops into itself. Starts with a combo that builds me half a bar. I use that half a bar to, let's say, attack from here, like I showed you before.
Oh no!
He blocked it, wrong guess, but he got hit by a follow-up, luckily, and that follow-up leads to familiar situation. Let's say this time I pick another option, grab.
Yes, yes, yes!
That leads me to another mix-up, which is same side or cross-up, or my favorite option.
Oh god!
Same side cross-up. You're not blocking this online. And even though he dies right now, even if he didn't die, that would still lead me to the same exact scenario. So you see, this is a vortex. You are not getting out of mix-ups until you guess right. To start vortexing, I need 1.7 barometer and I need to get a touch. I kinda traded here, Post for a little bit got 0.70 barometer, while Lisa got 3 bars of meter, because the game puts respect on Canon, and canonly she's just cooler. I got a touch, and instantly got interrupted. That is a problem, by the way, take note of it for part 2. The vortex begins, I go for attack again. Clean hit, but no counter hit, that means that he tried to move. Let's go for a grab next, see the difference between this and the first match. This guy backdashed, guessed correctly, escapes the vortex. I have to play the neutral and I lose it. But no tech roll though, so I got to see what he does in wake up. He did a wake up parry. That wants me to check if he actually is mashing now while getting hit. So this time I press nothing to see if she's going to parry or super, and I was wrong. She pressed nothing. However, she has 2% health. That's why I'm pressing nothing and kind of letting her hit me to gain enough meter, after which I'm going to break. And the reason why I need meter is because I have this ability that some of you may be familiar of touching myself. And whenever I touch myself, even if something crazy happens, like I'm gonna get grabbed, and then Dio is going to stop time, and then he's going to combo me. None of that matters because I'm going to explode in their face with a 3% unblockable attack, which comes if they touch my upper body. The drawbacks are that it costs a lot of meter and it only does 3% damage, so it's not used a lot. It's called Cunning Tactician. Pretty cool ability, you can just stand there, press jab, and it's kind of a checkmate for people that have 2% health or less. Because what are they going to do? We punish a jab? Oh wait, that kind of works. Shit. I'll add it to the notes. The problem isn't level 3 counter supers. It's that I lose neutral and I often get interrupted, so I have to play neutral, while also achieving points that I have already set out for myself. In order to counteract that, I need to add new points to my plan, to my strategy, in order to win neutral easier. Here is what I'm gonna do. Now, how do I even explain this? Okay, here are the new objectives. Might sound a little weird, but I gotta stay on the edge of the range and to look for patterns. Now, if I stay too far, I won't be able to do things like OTGs or whiff punishes or things like that. If I stay too close, then I will be whooped. I also need to build meter and waste their supports. Jumping back helps a lot in this situation, and also the fact that I'm one of the few characters in this game that can back run. Right now, I'm not doing the Vortex, I'm just building meter. 2 bars is already a victory. Really good. Now, the whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom their real intent, which is not going backwards, but knowing when to go forward. But I'm still going back, just poking and going back. Why am I doing this? Why am I staying just on this little teeny bitty range, teasing him as if, yes, you can combo me, yes, this is where you can do something effectively. Why am I doing all of this? Like, what is the end goal of building meter if I'm not vortexing? What is the point of whiffing an attack at the range where it's obvious that they can't punish you, and then running back? It is to make the approach predictable. I tease them until I can clearly read that the attack is coming. Then I do this one counter super and it does around 70 to 60% damage, no problem. They start baiting and I go in and vortex, basically combining part 1 and part 2 and gaining this playstyle. Whiffing out of range, watching, waiting, countering. Now they're forced to waste their support or receive 70% damage. I still have enough meter to do any strategy I want, staying on the edge of the range, waiting for the opportunity that opponent gives me to go in. Go for the Vortex that I have already discussed. This time I think I'm going for the grab. That leads to another mix-up. By the way, notice how it's 3 guesses and you're dead. If you don't guess 3 times, you die. Joestar support didn't even have time to recover. Now the plot twist is that this still sucks. Through countless of experiments, it's occurred that not only it is difficult to be on edge of the range, but also the counter itself sucks in a way that sometimes it stops the momentum, an opponent that should hit you just doesn't hit you, the attack goes through, or they have time to cancel it. It's incredibly difficult to hit. So instead of doing new strategy, I have decided to just fix a little bit of my old strategy, remove that counter stuff and add something else. I have added part 4 JoJo. I need him. That is the entire adjustment. It is vital though. So the first round is always just a check. Everything that I do is a collecting of information in order to see what works and what doesn't work on my opponent, to get this one opportunity to do the JoJo stuff, the big combo Crusader styling damage. Vortex and that technique is there to collect information, but in a way that also kind of ensures that I might get it perfect here and there if opponent's level is, I wouldn't say low, but if you're like this guy who can't deal with the tar, then I'm pretty sure it will be 7 golden letters. Now, from the first round, I can tell that everything works. If I want a Vortex, I'm gonna Vortex. Joestar support is wasted already, and I kind of have all the meter that I need, so time to style. Now, what else could you possibly want? I think this strategy is all but complete. Bro, I did a perfect, then a 70% combo, and I still lost. Maybe the strat is just to main the other Joseph. I don't know, man. Or maybe I can go into the training mode and learn 56 different matchups.